it feels criminal to call this just music. But since when did music have a limit on its ability to affect you beyond your ears? Welcome back, and thank you for joining me for another reaction video. Today we are back with more Ren. Why? Because my soul demands it. I had an incredible experience reacting to him for the first time. It was a song called Hi Ren, and a link to that reaction will be in the description below. I've been desperate to listen to more, and you guys sent me in the direction of a song called The Tale of Jenny and Screech. I am doing that today. It's the full one. I believe it's got 3 parts. It's quite a long one, just over 13.5 minutes. I don't know anything else about it, but I'm very, very excited to dive straight in without further ado. Ren, The Tale of Jenny and Screech, full. Let's see what you got.
It was a quiet, dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny walked alone, she was dragging her feet. She was heading back home to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, because she walked it about 1,000 times before she wanted to escape. Can you blame? Well, on the very same night, in a different place, there walked this hooded young youth by the name of James. He was 14 years old and out of his brain, he'd been smoking ganja with the boys. James, he grew up to be a kid of the street. His mates called him Screech, he was quick on his feet. He was a liar, a thief, but 14 years old, the devil had set his sights on his soul.
Okay, God, his music just pulls you in. It's like a trance. And I actually noticed that on my first reaction when I was editing it. I hate watching my reactions back, but while I was editing it and during the premiere, I'm kind of just sitting, zoning out and staring. And it's happening again. I am going to be stopping if I think there's something important to mention. And there is. I spoke quite heavily about authenticity in my first reaction. And I'm going to talk about it again. Authenticity is priceless. Yet, tons of artists, typically those not in full control of their music, spend endless amounts of money trying to replicate and manufacture it. You see, here it's in the very small details. It sits in the variable volume of his fingers clicking on the guitar and hitting the strings. It's in the saturation, the static that you can hear in the background, part of the environmental noises. You can hear it. Listen carefully in the breaks. It's in his ability to nuance a particular guitar riff to get a different kind of emotion, but not let that stand in the way of his storytelling with his vocal phrasing. It's pretty remarkable. Authenticity is remarkable. And just like love and pain, you can't fake it. Not really. Not to anybody with their eyes and hearts truly open. I encourage when you listen to these to listen out for those moments in between the moments, the magic that happens in the background. Now, let me get back to my trance.
As Jenny walked home all alone, she felt scared. Usually she was alright, but it was like there was something in the air. A divine intervention telling her to beware, maybe intuition bugging her and making her so scared. Sirens sounded in the distance with the beat of Jenny's feet. A symphony of the night that echoes crime on London streets. Jenny turns a corner, their eyes they meet. Up or go Jenny, a boy named Screech. Give me all your money, bitch, give it to me. If you cooperate, then you'll soon be free. I want your purse, your phone, don't fucking look at me. I mean it, bitch, are you listening to me? Jenny freezes statue like a lady shakes stalactite. Feel like liquid nitrogen in the dark night. She tried to find strength to move, but stayed as still as a statue in high-heeled shoes. What the hell you playing at? You playing games with me? I swear to fucking God, I'll slice the rosy off your cheeks. You think I don't mean it, girl? You don't know me. The last thing you see will be a boy code. Screech reached with the sheath of the blade, with the teeth that could bite through steel and slice concrete, and he swung possessed with the devil in his chest, and the statue she was turned to butter in her breath. It was a quiet dark night in an empty street somewhere in London City. Jenny lay still on the cold concrete. She's found somewhere to sleep. Well, she knew this town, she knew this floor, 'cause she'd walked here about 1,000 times before. I guess that she escaped. It's such a shame.
Okay, hang on. Yeah, I can see the chapters at the bottom here. So we're on to another one. Oh, there they are. So this is, it says Screech. This is the chapter about Screech. The cinematography on this is incredible. The storytelling, phenomenal. I am listening to the lyrics. I usually have a hard time doing that, but how can you ignore such brilliance when it's communicated in such a thoughtful and caring way? It feels criminal to call this just music. But since when did music have a limit on its ability to affect you beyond your ears?
Our story, it starts right at the end of the life of poor Jenny, clocked out like Big Ben. Dear Screech, dear boy, where did he go? He melted into the black night just like snow. Patrick, man, let me in, please open the door. I think I fucked up, Patrick, really fucked up, man, I'm not sure. I got crazy, left this lady lying still on the floor. I think I killed her, Patrick, come on, man, I can't knock no more. But Screech kept on knocking till his knuckles became sore. But there's no sign of Patrick down at number 54. No refuge for our villain, for the bitter hands of fate, with something far more sinister in mind that does away. Hey, babe, you in? Nah, nothing really, I'm just a bit tired, listen. Can I swing around yours for a few moments? I just really miss you, babe. What the fuck do you mean you're busy? You fucking bitch, for fuck's sakes! Siren sounds approaching like a banshee in the night. The shrill cry of justice cutting like the sharpest knife. But Screech was never one to run, not one to miss a fight. One hand upon his blade, he turned to face the blue lights. Come on then, you fucking cunts, let's fucking have you then. I am Screech, I'm the boss, I'm the ender of men. You think that uniform you're wearing means that you own these streets? These are my fucking streets, and they call me fucking Screech. Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3", working London on the night shift. What he didn't think he'd see was a boy running at him like an animal possessed. With no time to hesitate, he fired 4 bullets at Screech's chest. Our story, it ends right at the start. Young Screech and poor Jenny lying one street apart. An officer shaken by the boy that he claimed. 2 bodies lay lifeless, and it's such a shame. It's such a shame.
Okay, hang on. My God. We must protect Ren at all costs. It took one song from him to challenge a number of things I believed to be true about songwriting. Chapters I had closed. Everything about this is art, but everything about it is beautiful to listen to. There are moments when it feels like a movie. There are moments when it feels like a song. And then there are moments where it feels like something else. Something that won't be allowed to be defined or categorized. And we're mere spectators. I'm very grateful for Ren. To harness so much sadness and pain and to be able to funnel and aim it down a barrel of creativity takes strength beyond what I am able to tell you with words. London city, far from pretty, too
2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. Rhythmic beats and bloodstains, she's our lady weep. She's tired and frail. To set the scene, we must rewind the hands of time for Violet's tale.
One more stop, I promise. Listen to when he gets up. You can hear everything as if it was amplified. If you were in that room, those noises would be expected. They would be undervalued. These are conscious choices. When editing and cleaning up music, these are conscious choices to leave these things in. There's an organic truth to what he does, and then there is a effort to amplify that truth.
Violet was a silent girl, grew up with violent starts. Her mother was a drinker and her father was a bastard. Every night he took her tie but never left the room. I'll spare you of the things he did, I'm sure her mother knew. Violet was a silent girl, she moved out at 16. A semi-detached council flat, paid for by a welfare scheme. Packing shelves at Tesco, stacking jars like pickled bricks. She met a boy named Stevie and he was a little prick. Violet was a silent girl and Violet she fell fast. See, Stevie was a wrong un, but he sure knew how to charm her. Every night he took her tie but never left the room. History repeats itself, he'd paint her black and blue and dark. She never stood a chance. The devil comes to dance. Violet, why are you always so quiet? On her bedroom door and he's Hi Ren. He's been drinking and smoking, he's up late. And he stands by her bedside, she shakes, but her eyes stay shut. You fucking slut, I know you're up. And he pinches her eyelids and folds them up. Violet, why are you lying to me, Violet? She stays silent, things turn violent. That's the sound of his fists when they fall like a crashing pilot. Hit like hailstones, one to the collarbone, full force, full blown, blood splat, bone crack, knick-knack, paddywhack, one to the jaw and the tooth spat, detached fist connects and disconnects a bone. A quick deflect to misdirect the blow, but nonetheless his punches met her throat. Such a mess he's left her bruised and broke. Violet, why you always so silent, Violet? Why you such a little liar, Violet? Do you think I wanna do this, Violet? In character, she stays silent. Well, say something, Violet. Silence. Fucking say something, Violet. Silence. Wait. Say something, Violet. Not one word. She stays quiet. London City, far from pretty, 2005. A lady down in Paddington is fighting just to stay alive. The doctor, in a state of shock, saw something here so very wrong. See, Violet, she was pregnant. Poor Violet, She was 9 months gone. Turning to the doctor, Violet broke her silence and she cried, if I'm to die right here tonight, please let my baby stay alive. The doctor soon regained composure, called the surgeon to come in. As Violet's world turned to black, the curtains closed, the lights went dim. In London City, far from pretty, 2005, a lady down in Paddington just lost the fight to stay alive. A tragedy or a miracle, it happened on these very streets. Two twins lying side by side. A girl named Jenny and a boy named Screech.
Oh Jesus. We normally do a shout out, so I want to do that. Oh God. This is
doing well.
a friend of mine actually. He is MTN Reacts. He's a great guy. Genuine, authentic, good person. And he does loads of reactions, and he seems to have done one to this as well. I will give it a watch. He's done the full version as well, so if you are looking for more, I encourage you to go look at his. I will do the same, and I'll leave a link for his video below. I watch a lot of horror films. Psychological thrillers. Things that often surprise you with a twist. And as a result, you become increasingly good at predicting them. They are less effective. This was not one of those times. I'm quite a logical and calculated person. I see things as problems and solutions. Hammers and nails. And it's rare that music evokes any kind of emotion from me, and often when it does, it's because of a particular memory attached. Maybe I saw someone I saw Every Time I Die for the first time with my brother in Pretoria, South Africa, and I will never forget it. I hear some of those songs and it takes me right back there. It's one of the best musical experiences I've had. But then there's this. And this I have no connection to. Everybody has a connection to crime. Everybody knows somebody who has suffered abuse. I have been a victim of crime. I have been stabbed and had my ribs broken. And when he's talking about that in the beginning, like, it's hard for me to not connect with that. It's hard for me to kind of distance myself. So there's a personal attachment. But then the beauty of how he tells stories, he plays the guitar in a way that is often joyful, often positive, happy. What he's saying isn't. And it feels like he's telling the story. It doesn't feel like he's trying to tell a sad story. It feels like the story is sad. He's just telling it. These are two different things. That's where authenticity comes in. And you start feeling angry. And when you feel emotion through a song, you stop thinking logically. You let it happen to you. It's a good thing. So when I'm hearing that story about the abuse and I'm getting so angry, my mind isn't capable of understanding that there is going to be something else that is going to take that anger and turn it to shock. Because that's what a good storyteller does. I would like to talk to him. That was incredible. Incredible. Hard to imagine that something like Hi Ren, which I believe to be kind of the best possible intro to an artist that I've had on my channel. There are very few artists, there's probably a handful of them, that I had such a positive first experience with. Overwhelmingly positive. And this seemingly matched that. I need more now, of course, because Ren now has a home on this channel and it goes nowhere. I want to thank you guys for the support. Anyone who's joined because of Ren, anyone who's subscribed and has been waiting patiently, thank you for that. Anyone who's just visiting or stopping by, if you do like anything I've done and you are inquisitive or you do watch these videos, please do subscribe. It does help the channel a lot. There will be more Ren. I don't do the same artists straight after each other, and I'll tell you exactly why. You see, I know for a fact we live in a world where engagement is a form of social currency, acknowledgement, attention. And I want all my videos to do really well. What that means is different. For me, it's just filming it. When I click stop now, that's it. It's done well. I had the experience that I wanted. I'd love for you guys to watch. I'd love for loads of you to watch. And I'd love for this channel to grow. But only if it's the right thing. Only if it's what you want. I like to cover loads of different music. So be patient. There will be more. I know there's a lot of people who see that they get views on a particular video. And before you know it, you've got 6 Ren videos in a row. I don't want to force something that feels this positive. Well, the negative side effects of that is I have to wait. We have to wait. Thank you again for sending me this way. Thank you again for being patient and tell me where to go next. Full trust in all of you. Be great if I could speak to Ren and be like, hey man, where do I go next? What's the next appropriate song to blow my mind? Because I'm sure that's exactly what it'll do. Until the next one, please be safe, be nice to each other, and have a damn good day.